Hi, I'm Hans Sperling and I'm a business lawyer. I'm going to be speaking at the International Business Success Blueprint Conference in downtown Los Angeles from December 2nd to 6th, 2015. Now, the attendees of this conference are going to be business people and entrepreneurs who may be active currently at the local, state, or national levels. Some of them are going to be business people who are interested in getting involved in international business transactions, who want to take advantage of some of the opportunities that are available abroad. Now, some of those opportunities may be sales opportunities to access an international market and move your product there, increase your sales. And some of them might be on the input side. Companies might be interested in accessing cheaper services or cheaper goods from a company abroad, and therefore lowering their costs. When you enter into these sorts of international business transactions, there's going to be a set of issues and risks that you didn't really have to deal with domestically. There's going to be language issues. There are going to be issues of different law and different legal system that you might not be accustomed to. There's going to be different cultural assumptions that underlie the way people do business there. And if you're not careful, you can end up having serious legal and bureaucratic problems in the other country. You've probably all heard stories of people who have done their first international business deal. It goes south on them, they get burned, and they don't want to do one after that. And then they're missing out on those potential opportunities. Now, what kind of deals might you want to do abroad? You might want to license some technology that you have to a company in another country. You might want to engage a sales distributor in another country to help move your product there in that jurisdiction. You might want to source components for equipment that you manufacture here, get cheaper components abroad to put into it. You might want to enter in a joint venture agreement with a local company that has experience in the market, that maybe has brand recognition there already. Maybe it's got a sales force established, maybe it's got distribution network set up there already, and you can access that without having to set it all up yourself. Those are just a few of the kinds of deals that you might be interested in entering into to access opportunities in a foreign market. But anticipating the challenges and the risks when entering into an international business transaction is absolutely critical to the success of the deal. You're going to face issues such as what law governs your deal and your contract. Is it going to be our law here, California, US? Is it going to be the law of the jurisdiction where the other party is? Is it going to be some third country law, neutral third country law? Is it going to be some sort of international law? And if you do get into a situation where you need to enforce your rights against the other party, how are you going to do that? Are you going to do it here in a court in California, for example, a California court or a US federal court? Or are you going to have to go to the other jurisdiction where the other party is and enforce it in their courts, courts that they're probably much more familiar with and a legal system they're much more familiar with than you are? And is international commercial arbitration an option? What is commercial arbitration? How does it work? What are its pros and cons? Are you going to have to deal with local law, the law of the jurisdiction where your counterparty is, or is that really just going to be their problem? And what about corruption? We've all probably seen news articles and so on about corruption in business, when doing business in other countries, or at least some other countries. That's an issue. There's also laws meant to deal with that kind of corruption, and you have to be careful not to accidentally break those laws, even if you didn't intend to, because they can have substantial consequences. I've done international business deals for a number of years, mostly in Asia, but I've also done business deals with counterparties in Europe, in the Middle East, in Latin America, obviously in North America as well. And I'm going to be talking about these issues. We talk about them at the International Business Success Blueprint Conference in downtown Los Angeles, December 2nd through 6th, 2015. If you're interested in getting more information about the conference, you can go to businesssuccessblueprintconference.com. Thank you, and I hope to see you at the conference.